Hi there! In today's material, the largest and most dangerous volcanoes in the world. Imagine standing on the edge of a volcano with lava boiling at 1200 degrees Celsius beneath your feet. You feel the heat emanating from the depths of the earth, and the air is filled with the biting smell of sulfur. It is here, at the junction of tectonic plates, that our planet reveals its raw, untamed power. Volcanoes are some of the most powerful and fascinating phenomena on Earth. Today, we will embark on an extraordinary journey to the realm of fire and ashes, visiting the 5 largest and most dangerous volcanoes in the world. Mauna Loa, the giant of the Pacific. Our journey begins in Hawaii, an archipelago of volcanic islands, scattered amidst the blue waters of the Pacific. It is here, on the Big Island, that Mauna Loa rises, the largest active volcano on Earth. Its gigantic silhouette, shaped by millennia of eruptions, towers over the surroundings, reaching over 4 kilometers above sea level. But the true size of Mauna Loa is revealed only when we look at the ocean floor. Its base lies at a depth of over 5 kilometers, meaning that from base to summit it measures over 9 kilometers. That's more than the height of Mount Everest. Mauna Loa covers more than half of the Big Island's surface, and its massive bulk affects the slope of the ocean floor. Since 1843, Mauna Loa has erupted over 30 times, each eruption a spectacular display of nature's power. The last eruption of Mauna Loa occurred in 2022. Fortunately, the lava did not threaten any communities, and the eruption did not cause significant damage. Scientists continuously monitor Mauna Loa's activity, analyzing every tremor, every sound, every gas emission. Yellowstone, a supervolcano that could change the world. We now move deep into the United States, to the heart of Yellowstone National Park. This place is famous for its picturesque landscapes, geysers shooting fountains of boiling water into the air, and herds of bison grazing on the vast prairies. But beneath this sunny surface lies a dark force. Yellowstone is not an ordinary volcano, but a supervolcano, with a massive magma chamber hidden underground. The Yellowstone caldera, a depression formed by a giant eruption, has a diameter of over 70 kilometers. The last major eruption of Yellowstone occurred over 640,000 years ago, and it was one of the most powerful volcanic eruptions in the history of our planet. The volcano then spewed thousands of cubic kilometers of volcanic ash into the air, which covered a significant area of what is now the United States. The eruption of Yellowstone had catastrophic effects on the climate of the entire Earth. It is estimated that the average temperature on Earth dropped by several degrees Celsius. Could Yellowstone erupt again? Scientists reassure that there is no such threat in the near future. However, Yellowstone is constantly monitored because its potential eruption would have enormous significance for the entire world. Our volcanic journey now takes us to Europe, specifically to sunny Sicily. It is here, against the backdrop of the blue Mediterranean Sea, that Etna rises, the highest and one of the most active volcanoes in Europe. Etna is an impressive stratovolcano, with its summit reaching over 3,300 meters above sea level. Its slopes are covered with dense forests, vineyards, and orchards, and at its base lie picturesque towns, whose residents have lived in the shadow of the fiery giant for centuries. Etna is a volcano with a very explosive temperament. It erupts several times a year on average, spewing lava fountains, ash clouds, and streams of molten rock into the air. Etna's eruptions are often visible from afar, and ash clouds can disrupt air traffic over Sicily. Despite its dangerous nature, Etna is an important part of the Sicilian landscape and culture. The volcanic soils are very fertile, making Sicily famous for its excellent grapes, olives, and citrus fruits. Etna also attracts tourists from all over the world who want to admire its incredible beauty and feel its fiery power firsthand. In 1669, Etna made its presence felt in a particularly dramatic way. A powerful eruption destroyed the city of Catania, located at the foot of the volcano. Lava flowed through the streets of the city, destroying everything in its path. Today, Etna is one of the most closely monitored volcanoes in the world. Our journey now takes us to the Far East, to Indonesia, the land of volcanoes and islands. It is here in the Sunda Strait, between the islands of Java and Sumatra, that Krakatau is located, a volcano whose name will forever be etched in human memory. In 1883, Krakatau exploded with unimaginable force, generating one of the most powerful volcanic eruptions in history. The sound of the explosion was heard within a radius of thousands of kilometers, and the shockwaves circled the globe multiple times. The eruption of Krakatau caused a gigantic tsunami that struck the coasts of Java and Sumatra with tremendous force. Tsunami waves, reaching up to 40 meters in height, destroyed hundreds of villages and towns, leaving behind devastation and death. The explosion of Krakatau was so powerful that it caused changes in the Earth's atmosphere. Huge amounts of volcanic ash and gases were ejected into the atmosphere, causing spectacular sunsets around the world and lowering the Earth's temperature by several degrees. After the eruption in 1883, Krakatau collapsed underwater, leaving behind only a small island. However, the volcano did not die. In 1927, a new eruption began, resulting in the emergence of a new island from the sea, Anak Krakatau, or Child of Krakatau. We have seen fiery mountains that shape the landscape of our planet, give life, and bring death. But what dangers do volcanoes pose in the future? Are we facing another catastrophic eruption? Scientists around the world are conducting intensive research on volcanoes, trying to unravel the mysteries of their behavior and develop effective methods for predicting eruptions. Thanks to modern equipment, they can monitor seismic activity, changes in the shape of the volcano, gas emissions, and other parameters that may indicate an impending eruption. Despite scientific progress, predicting volcanic eruptions remains a huge challenge. Volcanoes are complex systems, and their behavior can be unpredictable. Some eruptions occur after a long period of dormancy, others without clear warning. Scientists estimate that there are about 1,500 active volcanoes in the world, many of which are located near densely populated areas. A potential eruption of such a volcano could have catastrophic consequences for millions of people. That is why it is so important to continue research on volcanoes, develop early warning systems, and educate the public about the dangers associated with volcanic activity. Volcanoes are an integral part of our planet, and their activity has a huge impact on our lives. Volcanoes are one of the most powerful phenomena on our planet. Their eruptions can be both beautiful and terrifying, and their impact on our planet is undeniable. Mauna Loa, Yellowstone, Etna, Krakatau. These are just a few examples of the hundreds of volcanoes around the world that remind us of the power lying dormant within the Earth. And you? Which of these volcanoes impressed you the most? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, click the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more fascinating stories. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.